we'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Phoenix Suns. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Rush and Granger are the wingmen. Then there's Collison. Then it's Roy Hibbert and McRoberts. And for Phoenix, Hakeem Warwick and Robin Lopez in the middle. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu at the 2 and the 3. And Nash. We get a look at the Pacers here. What does this team need to do to get on top?
I think they need another star next to Danny Granger, and they need the continued development of young players. Brandon Rush, Roy Hibbert, and certainly a good play at the point guard position would help also.
Now here's Nash. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Turkoglu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Clark, to that point, they have a lot of guys that are solid role players.
So if they could get, Granger a little help, stay healthy, and see the continued development of a guy like Roy Hibbert, who I think is going to be a really solid offensive center throughout his career, the Pacers will have a chance to maybe sneak into the playoffs. Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Looking at Danny Granger, a great wing player, taken out of New Mexico, taken number 17, in fact, by the Indiana Pacers, Clark, back in 2005.
Boy, and that's a great value at that pick, Kevin. I mean, he's turned into their franchise player. 2 seasons ago was his big breakthrough. He's an all-star. They run their offense through him, and he's responded, finishing 5th in the league in scoring.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Alvin Gentry for just a moment. He said that his team knows about the blocking capabilities they're up against, but they will look to use it to their advantage. He said leapers want to leap. If we can get them up in the air, we'll have a chance to get some of them in early foul trouble. Let's see, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Clark, so much for advanced scouting.
Sometimes that's a false prophecy, though, and you have to adjust to what the other team is coming out and running.
Here's Nash after Indiana gets the 3. Here's Warwick. Another one falls for Phoenix. But Clark, last season, Granger's shooting percentages fell across the board. He was still a top 10 scorer, but the efficiency wasn't quite there.
Injuries played a part in that, Kevin, and also the supporting cast was a little disjointed. He needs some help, there's no doubt about that. They need another high-level point producer, do the Pacers, to help Danny Granger out.
And here's Nash following Danny Granger's 3. Turkoglu is screen on Collison. Nash, the pass to Turkoglu. Over Granger. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
So far, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
And here's Indiana. They trail by 1. Here's Hibbert. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. When talking about the Phoenix Suns, you can't ignore what they pulled off last season, Clark. An impressive 32 wins at home.
And a fun team to watch. That was 4 more wins than what they did in the 08-09 season, which is always nice. You love that kind of improvement. It's really a byproduct, though, I think, of their chemistry and their overall improvement as a group.
He hits both from the stripe. And that's not to say they were bad in 09. The Suns at home still won 32 games.
Oh, no, not at all. In the West, it usually takes 47 or more. I mean, you got to be right around that 50 mark overall to get to the postseason in the West. You can have a great year and still find yourself outside of the playoffs and maybe even in the lottery.
Hard to believe, have that kind of win total and still not make it.
It sure is.
And here's Collison following Hedo Turkoglu's 3. Hibbert gets the bucket.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
And it's Phoenix's ball.
I got him.
Nash outside. Let's go with the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Nash has got his first 3 points of the game. Pacers trail by 3. And here's Collison. Backing down is Hibbert. Lopez with the block. He shoots again. Blocked again. Suns leading by 3. Here's Warwick. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. He's got 6.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Collison with it. No points for him. It's rush outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Kevin, that's just not good defense. You can't be giving players of his talent level looks like that. Come on now.
Here's Nash. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Right now, their offense is playing through him, actually going through him just about every time, and he's answered the call with tremendous play.
Outside Collison. The 3, and that one's good. Collison's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Phoenix has possession. Here's Turkoglu. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Now Collison. It's rush outside. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 9 points in the game so far. The Suns leading. Now here's Nash. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Now Rush. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
So far, they haven't found a way to stop him this quarter. He's really been active.
And here's Nash. Behind the arc. Turkoglu again from deep. Turkoglu's got 19 points.
That's a good job going right back at him with the 3 of their own.
Nash against Collison. Here's Rush. Puts up the tray. That's good. 15 points in the game.
He's been hurting them out there, Kevin, and I'm still waiting for the defense to make the adjustment to stay there on him.
Poked away. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Collison inside. Richardson covering. Fouled as he went up, and he'll go to the line. Clark, the Pacers just could not find a way to win on the road. What were they, 9-32?
9-32, Kevin, the second worst road record in the East. And they really struggled in enemy territory, in part because they never established themselves as a defensive team, and they had some injuries as well.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Suns. Rogic comes in for Jason Richardson. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for the Pacers. And he gives them the lead. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. We're yours. Suns dancers fans. That was yours. Suns dancers fans. One more time. Give me a hand.
Here's Nash. Under 6 minutes left in the first. And Clark for the Pacers the season before last, the same story. They were also the second worst team in the East on the road.
And it goes back to the inability to defend effectively and consistently, Kevin. That's where it happens. You've got to defend if you're going to win on the road. Turnovers were a problem, too.
Just 2 to shoot. And Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Nash. Turkoglu's got 21 in the game.
He's absolutely been unstoppable this quarter.
Collison with it. Back to Granger. From deep. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Granger's got 8 points.
Again, they retake the lead. Incredible momentum swings. Neither team wants to give an inch.
Thinking about the 6'8 Granger now in his 6th season. He's never shy about launching the 3.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. I mean, not at all. He was in the top 10 in three-pointers made just a season ago. And if you leave him open, he'll cast it.
And the basket by Turkoglu. Here's Collison. About 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's Rush. Hibbert inside. He's against Fry.
He tried to sneak past, but didn't quite make it. Wasn't able to get it done. He's got to be a little more careful in that situation.
Here's Rush. He's got 15. Shot clock at 5. Dumps it off. The shot's good. Collison making the play. He's got 17.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Now Nash, back to Turkoglu. Takes the 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Turkoglu's got 27. Indiana trailing here. Outside Collison. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. They get Steve Nash.
Collison didn't make much noise until January of last season, but boy, did he make up for it.
2 shots. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Nash with an assist. This trip down, he'd have 10 for the game. You look at Collison's numbers, like you were saying, 21-8 in February, 17-9 in March, 19 and almost 8 assists in April.
Boy, those are fantastic numbers. And you get the feeling, Kevin, that if he was getting more consistent minutes the first few months of last season, he could have had a real good look at Rookie of the Year.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Kevin, when Steve Nash left the Mavericks back in 2004, a big reason was the Mavericks thought that his, quote, kamikaze spirit would wear him down physically. Nash said, there was a time when that bothered me, but I don't feel like I have to answer to that anymore. I want to play every game, but now it's just wanting to be out there helping my team. Our training staff does a great job of keeping me healthy. And guys, at age 36, he's still going strong.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris. And the Suns call time here. Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Suns. Richardson comes in for Steve Nash. And the Pacers also changing it up. Foster comes in for Roy Hibbert. And it's Jones in for Brandon Rush. Here's Hill. And here's Dragic. The alley-oop. And it'll go the other way. The Suns turn it over.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Here's Collison. 5 points in the game. Back to Granger. Easy shot. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Granger's got 10 points in the game. The Suns trailing. Dragic with it. Hill against Jones. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got his first 2 points of the night.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Hansbrough sets a pick. Off the pick, Collison's shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
The pick wasn't ultra-effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Granger against Hill. Leads him with the pass. Here's Warwick. And he drops it in on the layup. He's got 11.
These teams have gone back and forth all game long.
And here's Indiana. Here is Collison. 7 points in the game. Granger from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Now Dragic. Picked up by Collison. Arcs it high. Here's Dragic. And he hits that one from down low. Here is Collison. 1:13 left in the first. Granger from outside. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 16 points for Danny Granger. Suns trail by 4. Here's Dragic. Deflected by Collison. Down low. Tipped. His first shot of the game, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Here's Collison. Granger for the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump.
Here's Dragic. He's covered by Collison. Fry, that's for 2. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Here's Collison. He's got 7. Back to Granger. Fires the 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 22 points for Danny Granger.
Since the first tip, he's been red hot from long range. He's in the zone right now.
First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Pacers out in front, up 6.
Well, Kevin, they've been filling it up from long range. Those three-pointers add up quickly.
It's more NBA coming your way. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Price. 6-point game. The Pacers finished last season with a 9-21 record against the tough Western Conference.
Well, we call it the Wild, Wild West, Kevin, and for good reason. You don't win games out there if you're not playing at a high level. The West has had an edge over the Pacers for a long time now.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Jones. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Jeff Foster. Then there's Dunleavy. So it's Phoenix now. The Pacers making the shot. Richardson, good. And you look at the Pacers, their interconference record was tied with the Kings, who were second to last overall in the West.
It just goes to show you the disparity, Kevin. I mean, it probably has more to do with the conferences than with the Indiana Pacers specifically.
And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Lopez backs in. Again, Phoenix.
He seems quite confident in that hook shot. The defense wasn't even close to blocking that one.
And Indiana has possession. 6-point lead. Hansbrough with the ball. Fades away. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
Here's Nash. Tyler Hansbrough Clark out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri, won a championship in North Carolina. In fact, they retired his number 50 jersey there already.
You'd be hard-pressed, Kevin, to find any collegian that's had a better career than Tyler Hansbrough. And you can go back as far as you want. I mean, just an outstanding college career. ACC Player of the Year, most career points and free throws made in ACC history, and the national champion to boot. Had a tough rookie season, with the Pacers, but I think his future is bright once he gets healthy.
Here's Nash. He dumps it off, picked off.
He knew exactly where the ball was going and got a hand on it.
Here's Hansbrough, and again it's Indiana converting. Here's Nash. And the Suns call time.
And now, your Suns dancers. That was your Suns dancers, fans. One more time. Give them a hand.
Here's Richardson. 7 points in the game. Here's Lopez. Here's and he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Sprite Slam Cam.
He has almost supernatural bouncing ability. He can bounce right out of the building.
Only a handful of players have that kind of athleticism, Clark. Here's Price after the Suns pick up 2. Now Jones, and Foster backs in. Lopez with the block. Nash against Price. Shoots from 12, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, the defense can't give up chances like that too often, or you'll pay for it dearly.
And here's Jones. And here's Hansbrough. He's against Fry. From down low. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Nash. About 8.5 minutes left in the second. Now let's check in with the third member of our crew, Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, the loss of Amari Stoudemire, a tricky one for this Phoenix Suns team to overcome. But they did make some interesting acquisitions. They signed high-flying forward Hakeem Warwick, who just might be able to fill Stoudemire's role in the pick and roll. Josh Childress returned from Greece and figures to play a major role. They also traded for point forward Hedo Turkoglu from the Raptors. They've got some gifted players to try out, guys.
They definitely do. Thanks, Doris. Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Richardson's got 9.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
Here's Dunleavy, and again it's Indiana converting.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Now here's Nash. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Jones. Here's Lopez. It's blocked. On offense, here are the Pacers. It's a 10-point game. Here's Hansbrough. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. Season before last for the Suns, Clark, they tried to remake themselves like the Spurs with the focus on defense, more of a half-court attack. The result, though, they didn't make the playoffs. It wasn't in their DNA.
No, it certainly wasn't in their DNA, but it's a copycat league, Kevin. You know that. But sometimes you just got to understand who you are and what you do best. And if the personnel isn't suited to a certain style, you've got to let it go and be who you are.
That's a great point. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Dragic. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. He's covered by Collison. Warwick backs him down. Knocked loose. And here we go with Darren Collison. A 12-point game. Granger kicks it to Foster. Back to Granger. On the money. Granger's got 24 points. Yeah, and then this last season with the Suns, they opened it up, Clark, and got out and ran, played some defense, and they came roaring back.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. The key there, though, is I think they managed to add a new focus and commitment to the defensive end of the floor. And a lot of the credit, I think, has to go first to the players, but also to Alvin Gentry and his staff. I think that might have been a carryover from the Spurs model they flirted with. So they did get something after all.
And the first one drops. Well, I think one of the stories last year was that the Suns, Clark, finally got past their postseason nemesis, the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, that was very impressive and really a cause for celebration amongst the Suns. They felt great about handling the Spurs the way they did, and then just kind of ran into too much size against the Lakers and got short-circuited there.
Here's Collison. He's guarded by Dragic. 5 on the clock. Rush outside. The shot's good. Collison making the play. He's got 23.
Well, the D was in the area, but when you're guarding a sharp shooter like that, you need to be airtight on him before he catches the ball.
Here's Warwick. Drops it in from 12 feet. He's got 15. Here is Collison. About 5.5 minutes left in the second. Granger backing him down. Tosses it up. The shot, no good. And it's the Suns taking it the other way. Dragic with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Blocked. And Indiana has possession. It's a 13-point game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a great game for Granger in this one. He's got 24 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too. He's been just as deadly from beyond the arc as he's been inside of it.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, they're really making the defense pay here. They've made all of their free throws this quarter.
Here's Dragic, picked up by Collison. Now Dragic. The dump off from 17 feet out. It's blocked. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 15-6 run. You think back to when he came out of college and people were saying Grant Hill was the next Jordan. His second season in the league, Clark, he averaged 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists a game.
Yeah, he was a dynamic end-to-end player. Really was excellent at getting to the basket and creating opportunities for himself or others, and had a terrific first 5 or 6 years in the league before the ankle injury sidetracked him a bit.
About 7 years of surgery and rehabilitation.
Yeah, great to see him playing well again, though.
Granger. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 28 points for Danny Granger. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 16. He's covered by Collison. Loft. Sledgehammer!
That should be illegal, Kevin. What about the setup? I mean, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes.
Well, putting it up there soft and throwing it down hard. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Special guest, shorter member of the Mascot Hall of Fame,
So for the Suns, Guido Turkle is checked in for Brock. Richardson comes in for Grant Hill, and it's Nash. In for Goran Dragic. The Pacers making a switch here. Here's Rush. 23 points in the game. Outside Collison. The tray. Brandon Rush, and that's good. 26 points for him.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
The open shot. Nash, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Here's Collison. He's got 7. Right around 3 minutes left in the half. Here's Hibbert. Got a piece of it. We've seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
That's exactly the way to play. The fans love it. It's fun for the players. I love it. And more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Collison. He's guarded by Dudley. Backing down is Hibbert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 8. Collison against Nash. Warwick inside. He's got 17. Gets it to go.
Playing much more conservatively here. I look for them to open it up a bit, to be a little more free-flowing and aggressive.
It's Rush outside. That ball's great assist by Darren Collison. He's got 29 points.
I wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it up, but he has. Wow.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's Collison. Back to Granger. From the wing. And again, it's Indiana converting.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Now Nash. He has 5. Back to Turkoglu. Granger covering and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Danny Granger.
You look at what Hedo Turkoglu has done so far. He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Suns, Lopez comes in for Hakeem Warwick. And it's Dragic in for Jason Richardson. The Pacers making a switch here. And so he hits both. Here's Rush. He has 29. And here's Price. Backing down is Hibbert. Open look. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
At the line for the Pacers, Roy Hibbert, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Channing Frye's checked in for Phoenix. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Nash. 5 points in the game. Back to Turkoglu. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Turkoglu's got 35 in the game.
Well, he's really doing all he can to keep his team in the game here. What a tremendous effort.
Price against Nash. Rush outside. Gets the bucket. He's got 32.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To Turkoglu. poked away. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway, another one falls for Phoenix.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered. A tremendous performance this quarter.
And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
And the first half wraps up with a dominating performance underway. Pacers lead by 17.
Leave it to the NBA to keep Mondays from getting you down. Hello, everybody. I'm Damon Bruce. This is your HP Halftime Report. Indiana with the lead against the Suns out at U.S. Airways Center. They've been unbelievable from outside, scorching the nylon. Danny Granger with a phenomenal first half. No surprise, we all know he can score. And giving it their all, the Phoenix Suns. They've been working the ball inside, getting in close, easy points around the rim. An impressive first half for Hedo Turkoglu. At the break, he's been a big scorer. He's racking up the points and has added a couple assists in this one, too. A lot of points on the board between these two. They've led the charge in scoring for their teams. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now let's get you back out to the start of the third quarter. I'm Damon Bruce. So long, everyone.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. Thus far, a somewhat one-sided game. Here's Collison. He has 7. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu at the 2 and the 3. Channing Frye out there with Warwick and Nash. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
First personal foul, team's first.
Boy, that's a superb job of maintaining concentration after contact.
Roy Hibbert. Shooting in one.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. So it's Phoenix now. 19-point game. Here's Richardson. Sinks it from the top of the key. Richardson's got 11.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Jason Richardson, a nice fit for the Suns team. He can hit the 3, and Clark, you've talked about this a lot. The explosion in finishing in transition. Remarkable.
Love that about Jay Rich. He can shoot the deep 3, but if you don't keep him from the paint area, he can make you look bad and posterize you. You know, he's not the best ball handler, but that's okay because he's got one of the best who's ever played playing next to him in Steve Nash.
Warwick. Hibbert with the block. Here comes Collison. 19-point game. Hibbert with it. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Turkoglu. 37 points for him. Now here's Nash. Back to Turkoglu. Over Granger. And Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Nash. Turkoglu's got 39. Here is Collison. He has 7.
The idea now is to try to wear them down with full court man-to-man defense.
Granger. Here's Hibbert. Connects. 16 points for him. The Sun squad struggling. Nash with it. He's got 5. For 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Looks like they've made some adjustments, some good ones. They've really come out focused here in the second half. That's impressive.
Here's Collison. Rush outside. The shot's good. Collison making the play. He has 35.
This is an unbelievable start to this game. They're running their offense to perfection. Everything is right on target.
Here's Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Richardson's got 13. And here's Indiana. Now Collison. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Steve Nash.
Shooting for Indiana.
Well, Clark, no better passer in the game today than the great Steve Nash.
And he is such a treat to watch, Kevin. Number 1 in the league last season in assists per game. The court vision is absolutely extraordinary. And he's never in a hurry. He always seems to be very much driving within the speed limit.
Imaginative, too. Comes up with some very interesting passes at interesting angles.
Yeah, extremely creative.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Suns. He's perfect from the line this time.
We've seen Darren Collison getting it done. 9 points and a crazy number of assists. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Here's Nash. He's got 8. Clark, Nash felt playing soccer as a kid really influenced how he sees the floor. That was an interesting observation.
Yeah, very much so, and quite accurate as well. I mean, soccer runs in his blood. His dad played professionally. His siblings played at a high level. Actually, Steve didn't start playing hoop until he was 12 or 13. That's kind of late when you consider some of the where some of the other NBA players started in their career.
Indiana controlling the game. It's an 18-point lead. Turkoglu against Granger. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Granger's got 34 points.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job so much easier. An excellent start to this third quarter.
Here's Warwick. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. He's got 21. So it's Indiana now. It's an 18-point game. Deep 2 from Rush. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And the Pacers lead by 20. And here comes Nash. He's got 11. And here's Turkoglu. Clock at 4. Over Granger, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
Here is Collison. Now Rush. Here's Hibbert. Kicks it out to Granger. Defended by Turkoglu. 2 seconds left. Danny Granger again. Granger's got 36.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. He's shooting 90% from downtown. Indiana controlling the game. And the Pacers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gorilla! That was your Sons Dancers fans. One more time, give them a hand.
Stolen away.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Turkoglu with it. For 3. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist from Turkoglu. Nash has got 14 points for the game. Here's Indiana now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Rush. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. He's got 39. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 16. Nash outside. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. 17 points for Nash.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Here's Collison. Easy shot. And Granger with the basket on the assist by Collison. Granger's got 38 points. And here we go with Steve Nash. 15-point game. He's covered by Collison. Turkoglu against Hibbert. 3 seconds left, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
So it's Indiana now. 13-point lead. It's rush outside, and again it's the Pacers from deep.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Collison against Nash. Richardson puts the hammer down.
He made sure to get a little extra hang time there, just to rub it in the defender's face a bit.
Look out below. I wasn't sure he was ever going to come down. Here's Collison. He dishes it, and here's Hibbert. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Nash against Collison. And here's Nash. 17 points in the game. Back to Turkoglu. Jacks up a three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Turkoglu's got 47 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's Rush. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's Nash. With one more assist, he'd have 20 in the game. Remarkable. It's back to Hill. Over McRoberts. Here comes Collison. 9 points in the game so far. From the stripe. Channing Fries checked in for Jason Richardson. And a change here for the Pacers. Here is Collison. Granger outside from downtown. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 41 points for Danny Granger.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Now here's Nash. 17 points in the game. Turkoglu lets loose for three. Blocked. Here's Hill. Turkoglu. It's back to Hill. 2 on the clock. The fadeaway. That's good. Hill's got his third basket of the night right there. Here is Collison. The double-double, just one basket away now for him. Back to Granger. Jacks up the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Turkoglu with it. From downtown. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Turkoglu's got 50 points.
His team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter. It's absolutely amazing what Steve Nash has been able to accomplish at an age when most players are mulling over their retirement speeches.
Here's Nash. 1:59 left in the third. Here's Turkoglu. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Last season was probably the best of Nash's career. In fact, in some ways, Clark, better than his 2 MVP seasons, and he did it at the age of 36.
Kevin, in a word, unbelievable. I mean, his passing is just so special and great. You overlook what an amazing shooter he is, and he's one of the best in the league and has been throughout his career.
Here's Nash. He's got 17. He's covered by Collison. Picked up by Collison. Turkoglu off the screen. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Turkoglu's got 54 points. Here's Collison. He's got 9. Now Hansbrough working on Warwick. The jump hook, and again it's Indiana converting.
He's a streaky shooter, but when he gets it going, he can put points on the board in a real hurry.
Here's Nash. Gets a good look, and Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Nash.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Nash against Collison. Granger against Hill. Back to Collison. 5 on the clock. Guarded now by Nash. Here's Granger. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 48 points for Danny Granger. Here comes Steve Nash. He's got 17. Another 3 for Phoenix. Here's Collison. From deep. And that's not going to fall for him. Buzzer sounds in a double-digit game as we end the third quarter.
What a great game for Granger in this one. He's got 48 points and just an amazing performance from downtown. He's really opened up things for his passing by having so much success from the three-point line.
Don't go away. Back in just a moment. As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Hey, Doris.
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Pacers put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. Their offense heated up in the third quarter, and that changed the complexion of this basketball game, guys.
Doris, thank you. Big scoring run there was the spark they needed.
Everything started to synergize, and once the ball was rolling, there was no stopping them.
Here's Dragic. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Danny Granger and Tyler Hansbrough make up the forwards. Then there's Jeff Foster. Then there's Jones and Price. Richardson, good. Here's Price. He's guarded by Dragic. Price outside. From the wing. On the basket by Jones.
That's unselfish team basketball right there, Kevin.
Now Dragic. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Defended by Jones. Jones against Richardson. Again, Phoenix. Here's Price. He's guarded by Dragic. Back to Price. Fades back. What a shot! And the Pacers lead by 16. Here's Dragic. Warwick backs in. Connects from in close. 23 points in the game.
That's where you want to be getting the majority of your shots from on offense.
And here's Price. Got a piece of it.
Kevin, you know, they're still doing a pretty good job of limiting their giveaways right now.
Dragic with it. From 20 feet out, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Here's Price. He's guarded by Dragic. And here's Jones. 4 on the clock. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Dragic. Here's Richardson to the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off.
That was a terrific throwdown. I mean, the D wanted nothing to do with that one.
Well, they got to protect the rim much better than that.
Yeah, but he came with force there, Kevin.
Oh, you're right. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kev, Jim O'Brien was just going over the game plan with his team. He told them, keep pushing hard to the end. Just finish out these last few minutes and we'll be able to come away with the W. Kevin?
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Robin Lopez is checked in for Fry. Hill comes in for Hakeem Warwick. And it's Nash in for Goran Dragic. And a change here for the Pacers. Hibbert gets the bucket.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shots and get more shots.
Now here's Nash. Here's Dudley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Jones. Pulls up from the elbow. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Here's Nash. Just over 8 minutes left in the fourth. Nash left side. Another one falls for Phoenix. Here's Price. Jones with it. Jump off pass. Backing down is Hibbert. Easy shot. Good as the jump shot falls. 22 points for him.
My man is en fuego. Definitely way too hot to handle.
Now here's Nash. Here's Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Richardson's got 23. So it's Indiana now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's Jones on the wing. Now Hibbert. Lopez is there.
He got caught napping. You've got to pay attention and protect the ball.
And Dudley kicks to Nash. From deep three-point range, another three for Phoenix.
Wow, a fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Price. Backing down is Hibbert. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Nash. About 6.5 minutes left in the game. Guarded by Price. Here's Richardson. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
My goodness, it seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead. Check out the game for Jason Richardson. 25 points, and he's had a steal in there too. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
The Pacers making a switch here. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here is Collison. Another basket. He'll have a double-double. Now Dunleavy. Here's Hibbert. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more.
He's really ramping it up here in the fourth. An outstanding performance so far.
And the Suns making a change here. Collins is checked in. And he makes the free throw. Here's Nash. Right around 6 minutes left in the fourth. Here's Richardson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Richardson's got 29 in the game. Pacers leading by 8. Whoa! And he dunks that one through.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Nash. Deflects the pass.
To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Here's Hill. Fades away. It's blocked. It stays here. Here is Dudley. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Phoenix.
He's had a strong fourth quarter thus far, really providing his team with a lot of offense.
And here comes Collison. Grant Hill covering. Collison, the pass to Hibbert. The turnaround Jay, and again it's Indiana converting.
That's a nice shot there. As soon as he turned around, he was locked and loaded.
Now Nash. Nick Roberts gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Hakeem Warwick, he's checked in for the Suns. Turkoglu comes in for Jared Dudley. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Nash. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, from way back. Nash has got 28 points for the game.
You know, what's so amazing is that to him, that's not even out of his range. I mean, he hits shots like that more often than you think. He's got unbelievable range.
Here's Rush. Backing down is Hibbert. 13 feet out. Banks it home. He's got 31.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Here's Turkoglu. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. He's shooting 85% from deep. Pacers leading by 7. Pass to Collison. He dumps it off. Backing down is Hibbert. Blocked. And here are the Suns now. Their biggest margin in the game was 21. Here's Turkoglu. Again, Phoenix.
Explosive offense. These two teams have been going at each other this entire game.
So it's Indiana now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Rush. Backing down is Hibbert. It's blocked. And here's Turkoglu. Here's Richardson. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu.
Yeah, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Here is Collison. Timeout called the Pacers. They're in front by 3. 2:44 left in the game. Here is Collison. Rush with the screen. over Warwick. Collison's shot is good.
Kevin, I think you've got to fight over the top when you're defending him. He's got such a quick release that you can't give him any space.
And here's Nash. Back to Turkoglu. And Granger picks him up defensively. From the line, it stays here.
Still brings it.
Here's Nash. 4 on the clock. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's taken center stage here in the second half. He's been getting bucket after bucket.
Here's Collison. 2:03 left in the fourth. Here's Granger. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
Boy, they really look sharp on that trip.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're losing by 4. 1:54 left in the game. Here's Nash. Turkoglu with it. Launches it. Gets it to go.
Kevin, he's been lights out from beyond the arc so far. He's got the hot hand, and it's been a joy to watch.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're up by 1. 1:46 left in the fourth. Here's Rush. Takes it up. Fouled as he went in for the jam. The D saved the dunk, and he'll shoot free throws.
Good foul. You can't let him get that easy dunk, especially since he struggles at the line.
Sinks the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. Off on the second.
When the game is close, you need to knock all your free throws down. Now they've got to come up with a defensive stop.
Doubled by Collison. Pass to Hill. Here's Richardson. Poked loose. The Pacers able to recover. 1:26 left in the game. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Nash against Collison. Defended by Nash. Hibbert. Open look. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
And the Suns call time. They're behind by 2. 1 minute left to the fourth. Here's Turkoglu. 8 feet out. Got a hand on it. 54 seconds left in the game. Less than 1 minute left. Here's the break. Up ahead. Here's Nash. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Darren Collison.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
At the line of the Suns, Steve Nash.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and 1.
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Granger from outside. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
Kevin, you can't rest or blink at all on him. He's a dangerous scorer, and you have to know where he is at all times.
Here's Richardson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's good from Nash on the assist by Richardson. 36 points for Nash. Timeout called the Pacers. So it's Indiana now. They've never trailed by more than 5. Granger from outside. That ball's great assist by Darren Collison.
He's leaving scorch marks all over the court. He's hitting everything.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left to the 4th. Clark, what's your take?
They need a 3 to tie, and they have enough time here to get a good look if they play their cards right. We'll see how they do.
The open shot. Nash. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. 38 points for Nash.
Great execution on the inbounds play, and they get the basket.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, that'll do it. For Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of the 2K Sports, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Danny Granger.
Just